Good morning, Tehmina Khan is here in TKMaths is fun. In today's video, we will solve a question of probability in context of A-level mathematics S1. So this question is part B of the main question. Why did I pick up? Because it is talking about approximation, which is usually a challenging part for students. So if you read the question is talking about a survey which was conducted regarding the internet services, and the resident who participated from the area, they have taken the random sample of 125. So the moment you read this question, you understand that it is from the binomial distribution, where n is given to you 125, and there are three probabilities given. It is about poor service, satisfactory service, and good service. Let's read the question, what it is talking about. Use an approximation to find the probability that more than 72 of these residents rated the internet service as a good. So we will only consider here the probability 52%, because part A was related to poor and satisfactory. So now if you see, according to binomial distribution, it is 125 your n and your probability is 0.52, right, which is your p. But we don't have to solve it, and by the way, the question is find the probability of x is greater than 72. Now we do not have to use binomial distribution because question is very clearly saying use approximation, and we have which approximation in the syllabus? When we have binomial question, it is normal approximation. So when you solve binomial question using the normal approximation, you check two conditions. Now what are those conditions? One is NP greater than 5 and other is NQ greater than 5. So let's see, does this match the condition or not? Because you have to show in the paper the condition satisfies. So N is 125 and P is 0.52. Okay, so use your calculator. So let me use my calculator. So answer is 65. So which is greater than 5. Now let's check the second condition, which is NQ. So again, N is 125 and Q, how do you calculate? 1 minus P. So 1 minus 0.52 is equals to 0.48. Now multiply it. So it is coming 60. This is also greater than 5. It means condition is met and we can use normal approximation to calculate this binomial distribution question. Okay, so now this is decided. So what will be the distribution now? That is the next question. So when you change or use normal approximation to solve binomial question, your distribution become NP and NPQ, right? So let's write down here the values now. So my NP will be my mean now, which is 65, and my this will be NPQ will be my variance. So let me calculate NPQ also here, which I have not calculated yet. So it is 125 times 0.52 times 0.48. Okay, so this is equal to, let me use the calculator, this is equals to 31.2. Okay, so my variance is 31.2 and my mean is 65. So I have my new distribution. So now let's get back to the question, and what we have to do in the question, we have to find the probability of x greater than 72. Okay, now this question, x greater than 72, is basically for binomial, and binomial is a discrete data and normal use continuous data. So now you have to apply continuity correction here. So what you will add 0.5 or you will subtract 0.5, because to change discrete data into continuous data, either we add 0.5 or subtract 0.5, depends what is given to us. So if you see, there is no equal to sign here, right? It is only x greater than. It means 72 I do not have to include. So I will add 0.5, so it will become x greater than 72.5, right? If it was, let me tell you just one thing extra. If it was x greater than and equals to 72, it means I would have to include 72, then I would subtract 0.5. Okay, then it would become 71.5, but not in this case. So let's continue. So now we have to find out the probability of x greater than 72.5. Now when we are solving normal probability questions, remember we change it into standardized form, which is z is equals to x minus mu over standard deviation. So when I will change this x into z, the formula I have already written here for you. So it will become 72.5 minus, now this is my mu and this is my standard deviation, root of 31.2, which is equal to probability of z greater than, now you have to use your calculator again. I'm also using it, give me a second. Okay, so it is 1.343. Now you need to recall, now what I'm drawing here is just to make you understand, you can do it mentally also. So you have to look at it from this point of view. Probability of z greater than 1.343. It means I am on the right hand side. 1.343 will be somewhere on the right hand side because z is positive here and z is negative here, that we know. So now according to the question, I have to find out this probability. But when we read the table, it always gives us the probability of the left hand side. Yes. So when I will read the question, I will get this probability. When I will read the table, I will get this probability. So what I will do, I will minus it from 1. So let's read the table. 1.343, that is giving me 0.9104. Okay. So now use the calculator and you will get the probability 0.0896, which is approximately equals to 8.96%. By the way, just going through again in case if you don't know how to read the table, when you see the standardized table, right? Sorry, this line I should not draw here. Give me a second. Okay. So the table shows you z values here and probabilities here inside, right? So you will read from here 1.3, then you will see where 4 is written. So whatever is the value coming here, then from the last column, which is called the third decimal place, see where 3 is written. Go and read this value. And then you have to add up. These digits go in the last here and add it up. So that will give you 0.0896. So I hope you understood it. Thank you very much for watching the video. Take care. Allah Hafiz.